If you've been following the intense war between the Oni and the Momotaro, you're going to want to mark your calendars for this one. The staff of the Chu Jen Ani television anime has officially revealed that the next major chapter, the Niko Keegan Falls arc, is scheduled to premiere in October 2026. This new arc follows the events of the Nerima arc and promises to push Shiki and the other students of Rasetsu Academy to their absolute limits. To help with their new training regimen, 2 brand new instructors are joining the cast. First, we have the legendary Nobuhiko Okamoto, the voice of Bakugo and Rin Okamura, playing Hagen Nekasaki, a seemingly polite but mysterious part-time instructor. Joining him is Kent Ito as Uenami, a passionate guy who somehow stays positive even while literally coughing up blood. The series is still being directed by Aitio Nonaka at Studio Hibari, and the high-energy music production by Pony Canyon is also returning. For fans outside of Japan, the series will continue to stream on major platforms like Crunchyroll, Netflix, and Prime Video. If you haven't started Chu Jen Ani yet, it's a unique dark fantasy that flips the classic Japanese legend of Momotaro on its head, making the Oni the protagonists fighting for their survival. Are you excited to see Shiki's blood power evolve in the new arc? Let me know what you think of the new cast members in the comments. Academy City fans, it's time to head back to the dark side. The official website for Toaru Anbu no Item, also known as a certain item of the dark side, just released a brand new teaser trailer, and it's packed with exciting updates. First up, we have a confirmed release window. The anime will officially premiere in the fall of 2026. For those who don't know, this series is a spin-off of the massive A Certain Magical Index franchise. It focuses entirely on Item, the secret underground organization led by the level 5 Esper Shizuri Mujino. The story follows the women of Item as they navigate the dangerous, hidden politics and battles within Academy City. The staff list is basically a dream team for longtime fans. Tatsuyuki Nagai, the director of a certain scientific railgun, is returning to direct the series at JC staff. We also have Maiko Yuchi coming back to compose the music. She's the one responsible for the iconic scores of Index, Railgun, and Accelerator, so you know the soundtrack is going to be top tier. The teaser also gave us a first listen to the Item members' voices. We have Amy Koshimizu as Mujino, Aya Suzaki as Taketsubu, Maya Uchida as Frenda, and Shinatsu Kasaki as Kinuhata. With the Railgun Season 4 announcement still fresh, and now Item coming this fall, 2026 is shaping up to be an incredible year for the Toaru universe. Are you excited to see more of Item's secret missions? Let me know who your favorite member is in the comments below. If you've been looking for a relatable, down-to-earth romance that actually moves forward, I have some amazing news for you. Just announced at the AnimeJapan 2026 stage event, the hit romantic comedy You and I Are Polar Opposites, also known as Sehan Tanaki Boku, is officially getting a second season. And the best part? We don't have to wait long at all because it is scheduled to debut on July 5th. The story follows Suzuki, a high-energy girl who usually just goes with the flow of the crowd, and Tani, a quiet, observant guy who isn't afraid to say exactly what's on his mind. Their dynamic is so refreshing because it skips the unnecessary drama and focuses on how 2 people with totally different personalities learn to understand each other. The first season was a huge hit for its unique art style and super relatable dialogue, and it looks like the original staff at Lapan Track will be returning to keep that same energy for Season 2. Crunchyroll has also confirmed they will be streaming the new season as it airs. The manga recently ended its serialization with over 1.8 million copies in circulation, so there's plenty of great material left to cover. Are you a fan of the Suzuki and Tani dynamic? Let me know your favorite rom-com of 2026 so far in the comments. We've seen Takemichi struggle through countless timelines, but the stakes have never been higher than what's coming this fall. The official word is out from AnimeJapan 2026. Tokyo Revengers, War of the Three Titans arc is officially premiering in October. This season picks up right after the intense Tenjiku conflict, where Takemichi finally reaches a future where Hinata is safe, but Mikey is nowhere to be found. To find him, we're heading into a 3-way war between the top gangs of the era, Brahmin, Rokuhara Tandai, and the remnants of the Tokyo Manji gang. We just got a massive casting update for the new heavy hitters. Hiroki Yasumoto is voicing the terrifying South Terreno, and Shinichi Tochibana is coming in as a legendary Waka. There's also a big change behind the scenes. Mokiko Dera, who worked on 7 Deadly Sins, is taking over as director at Leiden Films. The Three Titans era is famous among manga readers for being one of the most emotional and action-packed stretches of the story. If you thought the Valhalla or Tenjiku fights were wild, you aren't ready for what South and Senju bring to the table. Are you Team Brahmin or Team Rokuhara Tandai? Let me know which new character you're most hyped to see in the comments. If you love stories where the protagonist uses gamer knowledge to break the system, then you need to pay attention to this one. The official website for the Magical Explorer light novel series has confirmed that a TV anime adaptation is officially in production and scheduled to premiere in fall 2026. The story follows a man who is reincarnated into the world of a legendary Bishojo game. The catch? He isn't the main protagonist who gets all the girls. Instead, his Kusuk Takioto, a flashy side character with mediocre stats. However, because he was a hardcore veteran of the game in his past life, he knows every hidden item, every secret dungeon, and every exploit needed to become the strongest magic user in the world. We already have some big names attached to this project. Nobunaga Shimazaki, who you know as Yuno from Black Clover, will be voicing our lead, Kusuk. The series is being directed by Kazuki Ohoshi, who previously worked on Shadow's House, so we know the visual style is in good hands. The first teaser trailer already shows off some of the magical academy setting and the hidden hero vibe that fans of the novels love so much. It's a perfect mix of action, harem elements, and that satisfying feeling of a background character outshining the actual hero. Are you excited to see Kusuk break the game logic on screen? Let me know your thoughts on the first trailer in the comments. If you've been waiting to see Yu-Yo Tenjo continue his absolute dominance in 2 different worlds, then today is your lucky day. Fresh from the AnimeJapan 2026 stage, we finally had the official confirmation. I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World is officially getting a second season. This news comes right alongside the premiere of the special TV episode that fans have been anticipating for months. For those who need a refresher, the story follows Yu-Yo, who goes from being bullied and ignored to becoming an absolute powerhouse after finding a portal to a fantasy world. The first season was a massive hit because it didn't just stay in the fantasy realm. It showed Yu-Yo using his insane stats to navigate high school life, modeling, and even saving people in the real world. The announcement included a brand new teaser visual featuring Yu-Yo, and it being confirmed that the core staff is returning. Shin Itagaki is back as the chief director at Studio Millipensi, so we can expect that same polished look and high-energy action from the first season. While we don't have a specific release date just yet, the production is officially in full swing. Manga and light novel readers know that the upcoming arcs introduce some even more broken abilities and mysterious new characters that are going to shake up both of Yu-Yo's worlds. Are you more excited for Yu-Yo's adventures in the fantasy kingdom or his legendary glow-up moments at school? Let me know in the comments. If you're a fan of shojo series that balance family chaos with sweet romance, then Aniplex just dropped some news you're going to love. During their big presentation at AnimeJapan 2026, it was officially revealed that the anime adaptation of Sorry About My Younger Brothers, or Achino Toto Moasumi Mason, will premiere on July 3rd. And they aren't doing a short run either. It confirmed for 2 consecutive cows, which means we're getting a full 24-episode season. The story follows Ito, a high school girl whose life changes overnight when her mother remarries. Suddenly, she goes from an only child to having 4 younger stepbrothers. There's the eldest, Jen, who acts cold but has a hidden kind side, the energetic Raku, the studious Sayu, and the youngest, Rui. Watching Ito try to win over her new brothers while dealing with the awkwardness of her growing feelings for Jen is what makes this series so special. The new trailer also revealed some massive cast additions. We have Kensho Ono, the voice of Giorno from JoJo, joining as a quiet Sayu, and Toku Yashiro voicing the lively Raku. The production is being handled by Studio Leijus, and is directed by Hitoshi Nanba, who did an amazing job with Golden Kamui. The manga has been a huge hit in Besatsu Margaret, even inspiring a live-action film last year, so the hype for this anime version is through the roof. Which of the 4 brothers do you think will be your favorite? Let me know in the comments. We all knew it was coming, but seeing it officially confirmed feels incredible. The official website for Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, has finally dropped the news we've been waiting for. Season 3 is officially happening, and it is scheduled to premiere in October 2027. The announcement came with a breathtaking new teaser visual featuring the legendary Mark to the Golden Land. For manga readers, you know exactly what this means. We are finally entering one of the most critically acclaimed and visually stunning arcs in modern shonen history. the Golden Land arc. This season will dive deep into the mystery of the city turned to gold and the complicated history of the seven sages of destruction. It's a story that explores the nature of demons, human emotion, and, of course, Frierin's ongoing journey to understand the hearts of those she's lost. While 2027 feels like a long wait, it shows that the production committee is giving Madhouse the time they need to maintain the movie-quality animation that made the first two seasons so iconic. The staff has promised to deliver the same level of care and detail that made Frieren a global phenomenon. Are you ready to see Marked and the Golden Land animated? Let me know your favorite moment from the series so far in the comments. If you enjoy misunderstanding comedies where the protagonist is accidentally the strongest person in the room, you definitely need to add this to your July watch list. The official website for the upcoming TV anime heroine, Saint? No, I'm an all-works maid, and proud of it, has just released a brand new teaser trailer and confirmed that the series will officially debut in July 2026. The story follows Melody, a girl who was reincarnated into a fantasy world with one simple goal: to become the world's most wonderful maid. She works for a poor noble family and uses her household skills to turn cheap tea into luxury brews and restore crumbling mansions in seconds. What she doesn't realize is that she's actually living inside an Otome game, and she is meant to be the most powerful saint in history. While everyone else is worried about demon lords and handsome princes, Melody is just focused on getting the laundry done. We also got a big casting update today. The legendary Yoko Hikasa, who you know as Mayo from K-On! And Freya from Danmachi, is joining the cast as Anna Marie. The series is being produced by EMT², the studio behind Reincarnated as a Sword, so we know they can handle a high-energy fantasy setting. The new teaser gives us a great look at Melody's cheerful personality and some of the overpowered magic she uses for everyday chores. It looks like a fun, light-hearted take on the isekai genre that skips the typical hero journey in favor of some wholesome hard work. Are you ready for the world's most powerful maid? Let me know what you think of the new trailer in the comments. If you enjoy misunderstanding comedies where the protagonist is accidentally the strongest person in the room, you definitely need to add this to your July watch list. The official website for the upcoming TV anime heroine, Saint? No, I'm an all-works maid, and proud of it, has just released a brand new teaser trailer and confirmed that the series will officially debut in July 2026. The story follows Melody, a girl who was reincarnated into a fantasy world with one simple goal: to become the world's most wonderful maid. She works for a poor noble family and uses her household skills to turn cheap tea into luxury brews and restore crumbling mansions in seconds. What she doesn't realize is that she's actually living inside an Otome game, and she is meant to be the most powerful saint in history. While everyone else is worried about demon lords and handsome princes, Melody is just focused on getting the laundry done. We also got a big casting update today. The legendary Yoko Hikasa, who you know as Mayo from K-On! And Freya from Danmachi, is joining the cast as Anna Marie. The series is being produced by EMT², the studio behind Reincarnated as a Sword, so we know they can handle a high-energy fantasy setting. The new teaser gives us a great look at Melody's cheerful personality and some of the overpowered magic she uses for everyday chores. It looks like a fun, light-hearted take on the isekai genre that skips the typical hero journey in favor of some wholesome hard work. Are you ready for the world's most powerful maid? Let me know what you think of the new trailer in the comments. If you thought Earth was safe from the Coronian invasion, think again, because Sergeant Frog is making a massive comeback. At the AnimeJapan 2026 stage panel, it was officially announced that the 20th anniversary anime film titled New Sergeant Frog the movie, The Earth is in Mortal Peril as Soon as We Come Back, will open in Japan on June 26. The movie is introducing two brand new characters named Aruru and Doruru. They are brothers from the planet Karen who apparently have a mysterious past link to Sergeant Frog's unit. The film is being written and supervised by Yuichi Fukuda, the director behind the live-action Gintama films, so you already know the comedy is going to be top tier. But that's not all. In a surprise announcement, a brand new Sergeant Frog TV anime titled Kororo Gunso is also in development and set to premiere in fall 2026. While the summer movie will feature the original voice cast we all know and love, the new TV series is expected to introduce a brand new cast for the next generation. To get everyone ready for the big return, selected classic episodes will also start rebroadcasting in Japan this April. It's been years since we've had consistent Sergeant for our content, so seeing the franchise return with both a feature film and a new series is a huge win for fans. Are you excited to see Kororo and Platoon again, or are you more curious about the new TV series cast? Let me know in the comments. It has been nearly 8 years since Kyoto Animation first announced this project, but we finally have a release date and a stunning new look at Sparks of Tomorrow. Based on the award-winning novel 20 Saiki Denki Mokoroku, the anime is officially set to debut on July 5th. It will be streaming worldwide exclusively on Netflix, with new episodes dropping every Sunday. The story takes us back to 1907, during the 40th year of the Meiji era. We follow 15-year-old Inako Momokawa, the daughter of a sake brewer who feels like she can't do anything right. When her father tries to force her into an arranged marriage, she meets a young man named Kihachi Sakamoto. Kihachi is obsessed with the incoming age of electricity and claims to have written a book called The Electrical Catalog that predicts the future. Together, they go on a journey across Kyoto to find the missing book and change Inako's destiny. KyoAni fans have been waiting for this one since 2018, and the new promotional video shows off that signature high-quality animation we've come to expect. We also got a preview of the theme songs. The opening is Eureka Eureka by Luna Goami, and the ending will be performed by Ginger Root. The cast is stacked as well, featuring Yuma Uchida, Kahachi, and Sora Mami as Inako. The project is being directed by Minoru Ota, who has worked on legendary titles like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and Violet Evergarden. Are you ready to see Kyoto Animation bring the Meiji era to life? Let me know if this is on your summer watch list in the comments. The story of Sakuta Azusagawa and the mysterious adolescent syndrome is finally reaching its peak. During a special stage event at AnimeJapan 2026, Aniplex officially dropped a new teaser trailer and visual for the upcoming film, Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dear Friend. Along with the teaser, we finally got a confirmed release date. The movie will premiere in Japanese theaters on October 16, 2026. This film is a massive deal for fans because it shares the same title as the 15th and final volume of Hajime Kamoshida's original light novel series. The staff has explicitly teased that this movie will take the story toward its final conclusion, meaning we are about to see the definitive end of Sakuta and Mai's journey. The core team is returning to make sure this finale hits as hard as possible. Soiki Mosue is back to direct at Cloverworks, with Masahiro Yokotani handling the scripts and Satomi Tomura designing the characters. The entire original voice cast is also returning, including Kaito Ishikawa as Sakuta and Asami Sito as Mai. It's been a long ride since the first TV anime aired back in 2018, and after several movies and the recent university student arc, it's going to be bittersweet to see it all come to an end this October. Are you prepared for the final chapter of the Rascal Does Not Dream series? Grab your tissues and let me know your theories for the ending in the comments. If you're looking for an anime that mixes the supernatural with some really weird comedy, then Let's Go Kaikigumi needs to be on your radar. The staff recently dropped a new promotional video confirming that the series will officially premiere on July 5th. The story follows a cowardly, unnamed protagonist who accidentally meets Mechiko, the leader of the Kaikigumi, an organization in charge of making sure ghosts and supernatural beings correctly scare humans. Before he knows it, he's helping them revive the group. But instead of terrifying spirits, he ends up dealing with a bunch of bizarre and hilarious phenomena that aren't actually that scary at all. We also have some great talent behind this one. Tasuku Hatanaka is voicing our panic protagonist, while Mayumi Shintani, who you might know as Haruko from FLCL, has just been cast as a cursed doll. The series is being animated at C Station, the same studio that gave us Laid Back Camp, and it's even collaborating with the author Yuketsu for the music and production. The original manga was a huge hit on the Omakoro web service for over 6 years, so fans of offbeat humor should definitely check this out. Do you think you could handle working for a ghost organization? Let me know in the comments. If you've been looking for a stylish, high-octane shonen anime to add to your summer list, then Black Torch is definitely one you shouldn't miss. At AnimeJapan 2026, it was officially confirmed that the Black Torch TV anime will premiere on July 4th. Crunchyroll has also announced they will be streaming the series worldwide, so fans everywhere can jump into the action. The story centers on Jiro Azuma, a descendant of a long line of shinobi who has a unique ability to talk to animals. Jiro's life takes a dangerous turn when he saves a stray cat named Rogo, who turns out to be a powerful Mononoke. After a near-death encounter, the two end up fused together. giving Gyro incredible powers but also dragging him into a hidden war between humanity and supernatural spirits. We also got news on some heavy-hitting voice actors joining the cast. Nobuhiko Okamoto is playing Koga, a young Mononoke obsessed with power, and Toshiyuki Morikawa, the voice of Minato from Naruto, will be playing the ruthless Amaji. The animation is being handled by 100 Studio, with Yutaka Yamada, the composer for Tokyo Ghoul, providing the music. The original manga by Tsuyoshi Takaki was known for its incredible art and fast-paced combat, and based on the staff involved, it looks like the anime is going to live up to that reputation. Are you excited to see Gyro and Rogo's partnership in action? Let me know in the comments. Get ready for a new fantasy series that flips the script on the classic saint trope. The official star for the anime adaptation of the Oblivious Saint Can't Contain Her Power has finally released the first full promotional video. Along with some beautiful new footage, the trailer confirms that the series will begin broadcasting in July 2026. The story follows Lady Carolina, the daughter of a duke who has spent her whole life believing she is the unremarkable black sheep of a family. While her sister is a prodigy destined to become the nation's next saint, Carolina is pushed into a political marriage with a man known as a bloodthirsty prince of a neighboring empire. However, as she starts a new life, it becomes clear that Carolina is far from ordinary. In fact, she might be the most powerful saint the world has ever seen, even if she's completely oblivious to it. The cast is looking fantastic, with Rie Takahashi voicing our main lead Carolina, and Makoto Furukawa taking on the role of the formidable Prince Edward. Haruka Shiraishi will be voicing Carolina's sister, Flora. Production is being handled by Studios Magic Bus and Picanti Circus. Mitsutaka Nishitani is directing the series, with Toko Machida handling series composition. The trailer also gives us a preview of the opening theme song, Windmaker, performed by Kaya. If you enjoy stories about hidden powers and political intrigue with a touch of romance, this is definitely one to watch this summer. Are you excited to see Carolina accidentally unleash her saintly powers? Let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments. If you're looking for something pure and wholesome to add to your watch list, I've got some great news for you. Frontier Works just announced that the incredibly popular manga Tanuki Titsune, or Raccoon Dog and Fox, is officially getting a full television anime series. This announcement comes as part of a massive celebration for the franchise's 10th anniversary, and it's set to debut in October 2026. The series is based on the web manga by Atamoto, which has over 1.3 million copies in circulation. If you aren't familiar with it, the story is a charming slice of life that follows the daily adventures of two best friends, a slightly slow and clumsy Tanuki and a mischievous Kitsune who loves to tease him. They live together on a mountain alongside a colorful cast of animal friends, including a wolf, a bear, and a rabbit. We actually got a series of web anime shorts back in 2018, but this new TV series is expected to bring even more of those cozy forest vibes to life. It's the perfect healing anime to wind down with, and seeing these two interact in a full-length format is going to be a treat for fans of the original stickers and manga. Are you a fan of the Tanuki Titsune merchandise or the original web manga? Let me know if you're excited for this wholesome series in the comments. If you're a fan of dark fantasy and psychological thrillers, you definitely need to watch out for the Vermillion Mask. The staff for the upcoming anime adaptation recently released a brand new teaser trailer and visual, confirming that the series will premiere in October 2026. Even better news, it's already been confirmed to run for 2 full hours, so we're getting a substantial story right from the start. The story follows Peru, a young apprentice mask maker whose life is shattered when he loses control under the influence of a cursed mask. In a tragic outburst, he kills both his master and his comrades. Consumed by guilt, Peru sets off on a dangerous journey to find and destroy the legendary mask his master once crafted. Along the way, he encounters strange allies and deadly enemies in a high-stakes battle for his own soul and the fate of the world. The production team looks incredibly promising. Tetsuaki Watanabe, the director of Blue Lock Season 1, is leading the project at 100 Studio. We've also got Arisa Okazama, the composer for the Apothecary Diaries, handling the music, so expect a fantastic atmosphere. The original manga by Dr. Poro and Nabananaba has been running since 2021 and has built up a lot of tension, so seeing this animated is going to be intense. What do you think of this cursed mask concept? Let me know in the comments if you'll be adding this to your October watch list. Rudeus isn't the only one growing stronger in the world of Mushoku Tensei. During a special stage presentation at AnimeJapan 2026, the staff of Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation Season 3 officially announced that the new season will debut on July 5th, 2026. Along with a release date, we got a second promotional video that shifts the focus to a fan-favorite character, Eris Boreas Greyrat. This upcoming season will prominently feature the Eris training arc. After leaving Rudeus at the end of Season 1, Eris has been pushing herself to the absolute limit at the Holy Land of Swords. The trailer gives us a glimpse of her brutal training and introduces some key figures she meets along the way, including Nina Fayan, voiced by Haruka Tamatsu, and the sword god Galfayan, voiced by Tetsuya Nada. We also got a preview of the new opening theme song, Ketsui no Yuta or Song of Decision, performed by Yuiko Ohara, who has been a staple of the series' music since the beginning. It's been a massive journey for the Mushoku Tensei anime since it first premiered in 2021, and Season 3 looks like it's going to deliver the high-quality animation and emotional storytelling the series is known for. Are you excited to finally see what Eris has been up to during her time away? Let me know what you think of the new character designs in the comments. If you thought Alan's journey was over, think again. The hardcore grind is just getting started. Following the broadcast of the final episode of the first season, the official website for the Hell Mode anime confirmed that a second season is already in production. We do not have to wait long either, as the series is scheduled to premiere in July 2026 as part of the summer season. The announcement came with a brand new teaser promotional video and a key visual that highlights the next major part of the story, the Academy arc. In this upcoming arc, Alan and his companions will head to an academy city to face new dungeons and obstacles that are far more unforgiving than anything they have seen so far. One of the biggest updates is the addition of a major new character named Helmios. He is a legendary hero said to be the strongest among humanity, and he will be voiced by the veteran actor Takahiro Sakurai. The teaser gives us a brief look at Helmios and hints at the dynamic he will bring to the group's adventures. The core production staff from the first season will be returning to maintain the series' momentum. Masato Tamagori is back to direct at Yokohama Animation Lab, with Daishiro Tanemura handling the series scripts and Kei Tsushima designing characters. The original voice cast, including Mitsumi Tomua's Alan and Moyu Aizuka as Krina, will also reprise their roles. It is rare to see a sequel announced so quickly after finale, which shows just how much confidence the production committee has in this series. What are your thoughts on the Academy arc reveal? Are you ready to see Alan tackle the next level of Hell Mode this July? Let me know your predictions in the comments. Aniplex is bringing us back to the Bakumatsu era with a stylish new original project. The official promotional video for Inherit the Winds, Orkei's wo Tsugumino, has just been released. Along with the trailer, we now know that the series is scheduled to premiere in January 2027. However, if you're in Japan, there will be early theatrical preview screenings starting in 2026. The story is set in Kyoto during the chaotic final years of the shogunate. It follows a soldier who has lost all his memories and is rescued by none other than the famous Shinsengumi member, Okita Soji. Okita gives him the name Tachikawa Jinseki, and from there, the man begins a new life among the Mibu soldiers. The voice cast of this series is absolutely stacked. We have Snowman member Daisuke Sakuma as our protagonist Jinseki, and Yuki Kaji as a legendary Okita Soji. They are joined by Aoi Yuki, Koki Uchiyama, and Yuichi Nakamura voicing other iconic members of the Shinsengumi like Hijikata Toshizo and Kondo Izami. The latest update also revealed that Nichika Omori will be voicing a cat named Kurosuke. The project is collaboration between playwright Yutaka Noe and Aniplex. Noe is a veteran of Shinsengumi-themed stage plays, so the historical depth here should be top-notch. The animation is being produced by Live 2D Creative Studio and Drive Incorporated, with Tomohiro Kawamura directing. If you're a fan of historical dramas or the Shinsengumi, this original series is definitely one to keep on your radar for 2027. Plus, a 4-panel manga adaptation is already planned for 2026 to get us hyped. What do you think of this cast lineup? Are you ready for another Shinsengumi story? Let me know in the comments. Taiki and Chinatsu's story is continuing sooner than you think. A brand new teaser trailer and visual for the second season of Blue Box have just been unveiled, and we finally have a concrete premiere date. The anime will officially return to television on October 4th, 2026, and it will also be streaming on Netflix throughout the month. There are some big changes happening behind the scenes for this new season. Daisuke Sako, known for his work on Lupin Zero, is taking over as a director. Additionally, the animation production is shifting studios from telecom animation film to Electric Circus. While the studio is changing, most of the main cast is returning, so the voices you love will stay the same. We also have a new addition to the cast. Yoshino Aoyama will be voicing Yumika Kido, a character fans of the manga have been waiting to see animated. For those who need a refresher, Blue Box follows Taiki Inomata, a badminton player who is head over heels for basketball star Chinatsu Kano. After a surprising turn of events leads to them living under the same roof, the two have to balance their athletic goals with their growing feelings for each other. The first season was a massive hit for its beautiful blend of sports and romance, and with the manga now having over 6.2 million copies in circulation, the hype for Season 2 is through the roof. What do you think about the change in studio and director? Are you ready to head back to the gym this October? Let me know in the comments. If you thought high school romance was complicated, imagine turning into a giant Kiju every time your heart skips a beat. Pony Canyon has officially released the first trailer and key visual for the anime adaptation of Kiju Go Caramelize, and we finally have a premiere date. The series is set to debut in July 2026. The story follows Kuroe Akaishi, a high school girl who has always kept a distance from others due to a mysterious illness. However, when she falls for the most popular boy in school, Arata Minomi, she discovers the truth. Whenever her emotions run high, she transforms into a giant, Godzilla-like monster. It's a hilarious and heartwarming twist on shoujo manga conventions as Kuroe tries to navigate her first love while literally trying not to crush the city. The voice cast features Ikari Senga as Kuroe and Daisha Kajita as Arata. We also have legendary voice actress Kotono Mitsuishi, the voice of Sailor Moon, playing Kuroe's mother, Rinko. Leiden Films is handling the animation production, with Teruayuki Omin directing. Omin has a great track record as an episode director on major hits like Attack on Titan and Spy X Family, so the blend of scale and character moments should be in good hands. The scripts are being handled by Yuniko Iona, who is known for her work on Bang Dream. The original manga by Speaker Aoki has been a cult favorite since it started in 2018, and it's exciting to see this unique premise finally getting the big screen treatment. Would you be able to handle a crush that turns you into a Kiju? Let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments. Tanya Degakov is finally returning to the battlefield, and she's bringing the full might of the Empire with her. At the AnimeJapan 2026 event, Kadokawa officially confirmed that Saga of Tanya the Evil 2 will debut in July 2026. This announcement comes nearly 5 years after the second season was first teased, making it one of the most anticipated sequels of the summer season. The new promotional video gives us a look at the intense aerial combat and tactical brilliance we've come to expect from the series. We also have some major cast updates. Joining the veteran lineup are Tomokazu Sugita as Mikhail and Yoko Hikasa as Lilia, adding even more power to an already stellar voice cast that includes Aoi Yuki as the titular Tanya. There is a change in the director's chair this time around. Takayuki Yamamoto, known for his work on My Hero Academia, is taking over as director at Studio NUT. However, fans can rest easy knowing that scriptwriter Kenta Ihara and character designer Yuji Hosogo are both returning to ensure the series maintains its distinct look and dark, calculated tone. For those who need a quick recap, Saga of Tanya the Evil follows a ruthless Japanese salaryman who is reincarnated as a young girl in a war-torn, magical version of Europe. Using her knowledge of modern strategy and her immense magical potential, she climbs the military ranks to secure a peaceful life, only to find herself deeper in the chaos of global conflict. With the first season and the follow-up film being massive hits, the stakes for Season 2 are incredibly high as the Empire faces new threats from all sides. Are you ready to follow the Devil of the Rhine back into the trenches? What do you hope to see in this new season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're a fan of supernatural romance with a touch of Japanese folklore, you'll want to mark your calendars for July 2026. The official star for The Ogre's Bride, also known as Oni no Hanayome, has announced that the TV anime will premiere in the summer 2026 season. This series has been a massive success in Japan, with over 5.8 million copies of the light novels and manga in circulation. The story takes place in a modern Japan where humans and demons coexist peacefully. Our protagonist, Yuzu, is an ordinary high school girl who has always felt like she was living in the shadow of her older sister, who happens to be the bride of a demon. However, Yuzu's life takes a dramatic turn when she meets a stunningly beautiful ogre named Roya Kiryuin, who immediately claims her as his own bride. The cast of the anime is fantastic. Saori Hayami will be voicing Yuzu, while Yuichiro Yumura takes on the role of the powerful ogre, Roya. We also have voice acting heavyweights like Natsuki Hani and Monika Iwami joining the supporting cast. The animation is being produced at Colored Pencil Animation Japan, with Kazuhito Omiya directing. The music is being composed by Masaru Yokoyama, who you might know from his work on Your Lie in April and Fruits Basket. So expect a beautiful and emotional soundtrack to match the romance. This series has already inspired a live-action film that just opened in Japan, so the hype for the anime is definitely building. What do you think of this supernatural pairing? Are you excited to see Yuzu and Roya's story animated? Let me know in the comments below. The hype for the Steel Ball run is reaching a fever pitch. During the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure special stage at AnimeJapan 2026, Netflix and David Production officially revealed that the second stage of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, Steel Ball Run, will premiere later in 2026. This news comes just as fans are diving into the first stage of the transcontinental horse race. The new teaser trailer focuses on the brutal 750-mile crossing of the Arizona desert. More importantly, it gives us our first animated look at the Devil's Palm, the supernatural moving desert that grants stand powers to those who survive its reign. We see Johnny Joestar and Gyroscope Zeppeli pushing their horses to the limit as the race becomes less about speed and more about survival against mysterious new enemies. The core star from David Production is staying on for this stage, with Yasuhiro Kimura and Hideo Takahashi directing. Shogo Sakata and Yohei Azakami are also returning as the voices of Johnny and Gyroscope. By breaking the series into stages, it looks like the production team is aiming to follow the exact structure of the original manga, ensuring that the pacing of this massive journey across America feels just as epic as the source material. With the first stage already setting a high bar for animation style, the second stage in the desert is where things are going to get truly bizarre. Are you ready to see the power of the spin in the Devil's Palm? Tell me your favorite JoJo Part 7 moment in the comments.